Okay, a good exercise for your mind if you had a tough time or has been in war or something. So often life isn't just, isn't fair. Bad things happen in everyone's life. Some experience more pain, some less, but life is painful from the start. There's this suffocate. Yeah, so it's from the beginning on there's suffering in our lives, but and we can change the suffering. There are things that are out of our hands that happen. But if you think that life is happening for you and not with you, that if you are a spiritual person and you say, okay, I love God, I trust in Him, then you can trust that everything will work out for good for those who love God. And when you have been younger or when you have been in a really stressful situation, maybe you hadn't the resources, the emotional resources, but now you are in a safe situation, you watch this video and you can take these resources that you have now as a grown up, as an adult, an older one, and put it like through the time to your younger yourself. And so the exercise I want to show you is you take 3 papers and put it in front of you. One is it's here now. One, let's say, it's in the past when you were a baby, and one is when you're more old, when you're older. Then first you put you in a good state. You remember a situation where you have been loved, where you've been safe, yeah, and where there have been good people, and everyone has this situation where also good things happened. You felt safe, you knew, okay, everything's alright for now. And so you take some of the situation and you close your eyes, and now imagine you are in this situation, you're reviving it another time, and you put your hands together, and then you inhale and you see with your inner eyes what you've seen when you felt safe and loved, and maybe there was something to hear, and you hear what you felt when you were safe and loved, and maybe the feeling, maybe a warm feeling here, or a good feeling in your heart, or in a clear head. You concentrate on this feeling and inhale sometimes, and then you imagine this good feeling is a light. Which color fits to this light? Maybe yellow, maybe white, and you imagine this light where you have the good feeling is expanding, and you imagine that's around you too, and then you press your hands and inhale and make it bigger, and let your whole body flood with this love, with this feeling of safeness. And every time you feel it, you press your hands, and every time you press your hands, you make the like a bubble out of this light around you bigger and bigger, so that you're really immersed and you're full of this feeling. And then when you are in a really good state, you can look to your life. And here is the present, and so you imagine you have like little seeds that grow in plants, seeds of love, seeds of security, and you enter here out from the secure place, and you go through your life and put this there, and look what also are there in good things. And then you are, when you have been a little child, and you imagine the little child yourself, you hug it, you maybe kiss it, you may like a puzzle or something like this. You give the love to yourself and the acceptance, and then you look on your life and you go. And maybe there here and there were really tough situations, and you go a little bit in and feel, okay, how did I feel? Was there anger? Was there sadness? Was there fear? Was there desperation? Was there insecureness? What was there? You feel the feeling, and then say, okay, this is how I felt. You go out from the outside look to your life, and then you think, for example, if there has been fear or some other bad feeling, you think, okay, but what would I have be in need for in this situation? And then you think on a situation where you had this resource. You make the same exercise like in the beginning, but now with maybe protection, security, and imagine a situation where this resource is there. You make it bigger, bigger, bigger. Inhale, and then with this, go back into your life, and okay, now it's a little bit better, more okay. And you go on, and maybe there's another situation, tough situation, a traumatizing situation. You feel a little bit, you don't have to live it completely, only take a glimpse of it. Okay, what was the problem here, emotional? You go out, okay, what do I need? Okay, this and this and this. You anchor it, you remember this resource is already in you. You go back and also, and then with all these good resources you have in your life too, make a big step into the future. And there you look around, how is your life then when you go on with your good resources, which people are in your life, how do you feel, how are different areas of your life, and you can say it, and a friend of you can write it down, or you put your mobile and make a audio, and then or use ChatGPT to write it down for you when you speak or something like this, and then you have like a plan how could be a good life for you, and then you can go a little bit further. And let's say you are old man, old woman, are really happy, have lived a long and fulfilled life, and then you turn around to your younger me, and you give some advice, how you got there, what might have been the problems that you overcome, and how you overcome it, to what did you have to say yes, to what did you have to say no, and so you also can like make an interview, then let it write down or make a audio, and then you go back. And then you connect your life. You begin in the middle, in the present moment, and then you take the other tools, and this is how you can feel better with what's happened in the past, because you are in charge and can put meaning to the different things. So blessings, have a nice day, Stefan from Germany.